Ẹ káalẹ́ o, mo tún dé bí mo ṣe ń dé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ṣé dáadáa lẹ́wà? Ṣàlàáfíà lẹ́wà? Ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ní gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi jákèjádò àgbáńlá ayé. Ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ kú àsìkò yìí. Good evening Nigeria, good evening Africa, good evening Europe. Good evening, Asia. Good evening, United Kingdom. Good evening to everyone listening to me. Yeah, one of my sisters from Trinidad and Tobago. She said I should say good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm saying good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Good evening, Jamaica. Good evening, Mexico. Good evening, Australia. Good evening, Austria. Good evening, Poland. Good evening, South Africa. Good evening, Luxembourg. Good evening, Amsterdam. Good evening to everyone listening to me at this time. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, from the ocean greetings to you wherever you are. Yes, my name is Ibironke Olasunbowolu, popularly called Yeyemi across the globe of the world. It is my pleasure, as usual, to be here again to share something very important with you. I want to share another secret of Olokun with you that you can use, yes, to run some paroles in your personal lives. Yes, this one is very important. This one is very powerful. This one is something that should be at the tip of your fingers. Yes, I call it the policy of DIY. Yes, do it yourself. Of course, a lot of people are scattered all over the world. Before you are able to get help, spiritual help, there are certain things that you should be able to run by yourself. Now, this evening, I want to talk about a particular secret. It's equally arrangement of letters, and some people will say angelic names. Well, good. It's something that you can use in a difficult situation. Yes, in a situation where you just look up, you look down, and you don't know what to do. Yes, this one that I'm giving you tonight, we do you three things. The first one, and that is the basic one that I want to really work on, and it is the power of what you are looking on the screen. What I wrote now, pronounce Yayezel. Yes, it is a name that can help you or help somebody to free. You can use it to free another person from a situation where the person is being oppressed, detained unnecessarily, where the person is being persecuted, or the person is being bullied, or where you think the person is in bondage and needs freedom in his life. You can use it to help the person to come out of a very bad situation. Yes, it is a very powerful name. It can help. It has helped. It is time tested. A lot of us have used it at one point or the other to rescue people. A lot of people are in bondage. Some people knows they are in bondage. Some people are not even aware that they are in bondage. They don't know what they are passing through. Some are passing through situations that they just don't know. A lot of people don't even know they are passing through difficult situations, but the people around them can see that this person needs help. This person needs help. This person needs help. Now, how do you help? Or let me say, Okay, like you have somebody that is having that is being persecuted at work, or the person is being troubled by strange spirit or strange forces. The person needs freedom from a particular deadly habit or something. What do you do? How do you help the person? Yes, one of the best ways you can help the person is by going through this process that I'm enumerating tonight. Now, get a parchment paper. What do you call a parchment paper? A parchment paper is a spiritually sanctified paper. Yes, it's available in spiritual shops, but if you cannot get that, well, get a white paper, like these papers that we use for printing and photocopy. Yes, get that paper. You can fold it into 4 or 6 places. Just write out the name on the screen, then underneath that name write your request. You can write it this way: let so person be free from the trouble, from the problem of so person. Let there be deliverance, let there be freedom, let freedom be secured for this person. Let the spiritual trouble, you can mention it, be taken away. Let there be freedom in the life of this particular person. Now, when you do that, when you write it, you now fold it into 4 or 8 pieces. Just here, get a blue thread, use it to cover it, weave it around the paper, weave it around the paper. As you are weaving it around the paper, you are making your request. As you are weaving it around the paper, you are doing your prayers. Let this person receive freedom wherever he is, irrespective of the situation, irrespective of the circumstance. Let this person be free. Let there be freedom in the life of this person. Mention the person's name. If you know their mother's name, mention it. Now, after covering it up with the paper, knot it. I mean, with the thread, knot it. Then go and look for a stream, a river that is flowing very well. Yes, go and look for a river that is flowing very well and drop it inside the river. Yes, drop it inside the river. Drop it inside the river. Yes. Within the next 21 days, watch out. There will be a dramatic change in the life of that person, and I'll be here to hear your testimony on it. Yes, my name remains Birunke Olasunbo Onwoluwa, popularly called Yeyomi Gbemileke across the globe. So you can reach me on +234 8135122 I'll be waiting to hear from you, and I pray that the Almighty God, Olodumare, in His infinite mercy, will look down and grant your request. Bye for now. Greetings from Omigbemileke Temple. Bye.